What is going on, guys? Welcome to another unboxing. This is Tsukihime, a piece of Blue Glass Moon, the limited edition. As you can see, I got this from Play Asia, and it came with a picture of I think this is the Play Asia VTuber they have. I didn't even know until recently Play Asia had like their own VTuber. Of course, everybody has a VTuber now. And just I guess a sticker with the Play Asia logo on it. Pretty neat. Pretty neat that they send you that stuff with it. But as you can see, I've already taken this out of the plastic. So this is the outer box with the art by Takeuchi on the front. Really, really gorgeous art, of course. Looks great. Comes in a pretty big box. It's a little bit bigger than I think the box that Witch on the Holy Night came in. At least it looks like it's a little bit bigger. I don't know. Maybe it's the same size, but it looks a little bit bigger than that box. But it is also a very similar box that Witch on the Holy Night came in. So this is the front, of course, with the beautiful artwork. This is the side with the logo. And, of course, this is the PS4 version of the game. I don't have a Switch, so, of course, I just got the PS4 version. Not that I'm probably not even going to play the game on my PS4, considering it's not in English. And the only way you can play it, of course, right now is with the Switch emulator with the machine translation. This is the back with some of the images from the game and that really great picture of Arcwade there. But yeah, the game, this limited edition, unfortunately, and of course on the top we have the Tsukihime, piece of Blue Glass Moon. The other side. But unfortunately, this game, this limited edition does not come with much. I was really hoping for at least like a soundtrack, but it just seems like it just comes with an art book. Tsukihime material. Now it is like, I guess this art book is in its own plastic. So you have to open the plastic, and of course we have a piece of paper that comes with it. It's in Japanese, of course I can't read any of this. And here we have the Tsukihime art book. The Tsukihime material. Actually, this is a slipcover. Pretty nice. It's just a slipcover, and then the art book is under its Tsukihime material for a piece of Blue Glass Moon. I really like how the art book is so huge too. We have a table of contents, but of course everything is in Japanese. Here's some of the promotional material. The paper this is printed on is not like gloss paper like you might think it would be. This seems like maybe some kind of a matte material. I'm not exactly sure how to describe it. It's definitely not photo gloss, which like if you've gotten some art books before, they're usually printed on like photo gloss paper. This is not what this is printed on, but it still brings out the art pretty well. And these, I guess, are some of the early sketches of the remake version of Arcwade. And I guess you have like a character profile there. And we just have more sketches of Arcwade. The jokes about Arcwade being a saber face is probably even going to be even more prominent like once you read this art book, because as you can see here, there is just a sketch of her with her hair done up kind of like sabers. And then like it seems like she's taking off her shirt here, and she has something like, oh, I think those are bandages underneath her shirt. I'm not going to explain why that's a thing. And then Arcwade wearing a coat. It kind of looks like the outfit that Len wears from the original game, Len the Dream familiar. And then you have Arcwade as like a chicken. I don't get it. Just Arcwade in different outfits too. I think this is actually the outfit she wore in the Type Moon anniversary or whatever, the Type Moon 15th anniversary. I think it looks like the same dress. Interesting. We have more images of Arcwade, more, I guess, early sketches of Arcwade. Not really sure what's going on with Arcwade there. Probably a spoiler or something that happens late in the game. This is Arcwade in her true ancestor outfit. I think this is obviously an early painting or, early illustration of that, because, it's basic colors. CL's character profile, and here's some sketches for CL. just CL in different outfits. I think that I just really think that not the that those pajamas she wears is really cute. CL in her in the church outfits. Whoa. Oh boy. Some of this I don't know if I can show. Well, at least she's kind of covered up here. I have no idea what that outfit is. That's a new one too. Well, no, that's not new. That's the one she's wearing when she brings out the that huge gun she has. I forget what that thing is called. And then on the left, like I have no idea that I don't know what that outfit is, but it is pretty interesting. Let's just say that. And here's another outfit she's wearing. I mean, what? CL there's a lot of weird outfits for CL. I mean, there was a lot of different outfits for Arcway too, but I'm not really sure what this one is. Like the only one she wore in the original was the, church robes, and then also this outfit on the left when she brought out the gun, but yeah, it looks like there's some new outfits. She may or may not wear these in the game because some of these are probably just like early concept art, so they might not all show up in the game. We have the character profile for Shiki, as well as some early, I guess, concept art of Shiki, as well as Shiki as a child. We also have the mark on Shiki's chest from when he was in the accident. I don't think we really get to see that in the original. Well, I think there might be some scenes where I should see what his the mark on his chest looked like after he was involved in the accident. And of course, character profile for Aki Hatono. Early concept art as well as what she looks like in the final game. The tsundere sister. Character profile for Hisui. Of course, like with all the other characters, we have some kind of early concept art for her, as well as the final version of her on the right here. And we have a random sketch of her eye. Not sure what that's about. Kohaku. And Yumizuka Satsuki, the girl that really needed to have her own route in the original game. Finally, she has one. So I'm definitely looking forward to that once we get to that in the next game. Noelle, there are some spoilers here, so keep that in mind. That she's wearing her church garb. Yes, she is an executioner of the church. Please, Type Moon, do not strike my video because you guys yourself did post a Melty Blood video, advertise a video of her character wearing this. So, I would say you need to kind of apply your own standards there. just saying. Also, we have like a anatomy sketch of her, I guess, or a very basic anatomy sketch over there. That's pretty interesting. But this is kind of a spoiler. Yes, as you can see, this also says Noelle. And yeah, she can transform into a magical girl. I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't. That's a very interesting, weird change. But apparently that's going to, I think that probably comes up in the CL route. But it's weird because she looks like that and then she looks like this. So I guess you could say she somehow transforms into a lowly magical girl. I feel like Takeuchi or Nasu maybe have been watching a little bit too much Prisma Ilia. But, maybe that's where they got the inspiration for that idea. And then here's, I guess the main villain of this game. You might be asking, where's Nero? Well, he's supposedly not in this, and this is the new character that I guess is going to take his place. His name is Vlav Archangel. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if there's any major differences between him and Nero. Okay, Roa is in this game. I wasn't sure if he was going to be in this game, but yeah, we pretty much got confirmation he is in this game, and he does look pretty different from his original incarnation. I kind of like the new look, to be honest. He's got this slick back hair, and he's got an open shirt. In the original game, he looked more like that on the left. That was how he looked most of the time. And it looks like there's some kind of seal on his body, almost like a command, command seal from Fate. And here we have Mario Gallo Destino. Apparently he's also a member of the church. We saw him in the opening for the CL route and also for the trailer for the CL route. So we already knew about him. Not too much of a spoiler. There are some spoilery things in here. So yeah, you guys might get spoiled as to some weird things that are going to, I guess, happen with some of these characters and also some of these new characters that show up. Here's another one, Yugo Ando. I have no idea who he is. We haven't come across him yet in the playthrough. Claudius Berlusconi? You know, Yugo looks a little bit like Spike Spiegel from from Cowboy Bebop. It was like Takeuchi's take on Spike Spiegel. The guy on the left, like I have to wonder if he's related to the Einsteins. Like he looks like he's just very like this albino looking character. Mio, that's the girl that we've come across a few times, and I don't know if she's going to play an important role in the plot, but she just kind of hangs around. Like I'm just kind of wondering what the point of her character is. Arihiko Inouye. Really like the updated design for him. It's not really too different from his original incarnation. And then here's Dr. Arc. At least now we'll know the proper names for these characters, because if you've been watching my playthrough, you know that it's pretty much machine translation, so they translate to different names. I think it was Dr. Araku or something like that with the machine translation. So it's Dr. Arc. I wonder what she's a doctor of. She's always wearing a lab coat, so I guess she must be some kind of a scientist or doctor. Another new character on the left. The machine translated his name to Psyche Gyojin, but apparently it's supposed to be Goto Psyche. So yeah, he looks kind of a little bit creepy, to say the least. And we have a map. Interesting. I guess we have a map of the city, as well as different background CGs on the left here. So we have an overhead view of this. I was going to say that I think this is the mansion. Yeah, this is the mansion. The mansion looks like the courtyard, and then the mansion. Then I guess an overhead view of the school. Or no. This is okay. Never mind. I'm stupid. This is still the mansion. And then just kind of showing off some of the other locations in the game. Some more backgrounds. And I guess kind of going through the process through which they were created. Pretty interesting if you were curious as to how, I guess, some of these... I guess they created some of the backgrounds. I have no idea what... Okay, design works. That's what this is. I'm very curious about some of these backgrounds, though. Maybe some of these are, like... supposed to be like the true ancestors world or something, because they look kind of like they were taken from a Dark Souls game or some kind of fantasy video game. I think some of the I don't know what some of these are from, because maybe some of it is from like the church, because we do know the church is involved in this game, so it could be that some of these designs are from the church. We do have some of the stained glass windows here, so maybe it is the church, what they're showing off for parts of the church. Not the most interesting thing ever. What the hell is that? That looks like some kind of a weapon. Maybe it's a weapon the church uses. Well, okay, we know this is one of this is CL's weapon. So this is the massive gun she gets. I think some of these might also be CL's weapons too. So maybe she uses different weapons in this. Because if you remember in the original, she just used that gun and the black keys. This is a crazy looking outfit. What is this? What am I looking at here? I have no idea, but it looks really interesting. I kind of like some of these designs for some of these, I guess you'd say armaments, weapons, and armor, I guess. And then I guess we have the weapon that Noelle uses, as well as some of the black keys. And then we have the weapon that Magical Girl Noelle uses. Great. I am very curious as to what the hell the point of Magical Girl Noelle is even going to be. Like, yeah, you know what Tsukihime was missing? Magical Girls. I'm waiting for Shiki to be part of the, instead of, it'll be just the icing on the cake. Instead of getting an anime adaptation of Tsukihime, we just get Shiki showing up in Prisma Ilia or something like that. Okay, what the hell? That is a massive spear. So apparently, this guy uses a gigantic freaking spear that is way too huge for like that. God, look at how big that fucking thing is. I mean, God, that's massive. Okay. So that's one of the weapons he uses. This is another one. I guess he uses a blade as well. So as well as using a gigantic spear, he also uses a blade. And then we also have the knife that Shiki uses. It's like a blade that pops out. And we have some of the other blades that the main villain was going to use, or one of the main villains. Here we have one of the dogs, or well, it's pretty much a familiar, like one of the dogs that originally it was one of Nero's dogs, but I guess in this one it's this new guy. I don't know what the hell that thing is. Some of these are so I guess instead of just having like zombies and creepy fucking dogs, this game is going to include also these creepy ass like fucking Dark Souls monsters. Pretty interesting. Some more art for Noelle, it looks like. Not exactly sure what some of that is. And we have like, what is this, like Sensei CL, Teacher CL? It looks like she's dressed as a teacher here, and then, CL Sensei. Yeah, okay, because if you remember from the original game, whenever you got a bad end or a dead end, you'd have CL Sensei's class, and she'll like explain where you went wrong and all that. And then that's a pretty interesting outfit. It looks like CL wearing like a tank top and camouflage pants or something. Okay, what in the... Well, we have Neco-Arc. The Neco-Arc, of course. If you know if you've played Melty Blood, you know about the Neco-Arc. Or if you know anything about Nasuverse lore, or I've watched Carnival Phantasm, you know the Neco-Arc. Neco-Arc is basically the Neko version of Arcade, and it's pretty much just a running joke within Type Moon and the Nasuverse. Neco-Arc just randomly shows up and is referenced in different things. Then we also have Echo-Arc. Not sure what this is exactly. It looks like Arcade as like a loli. I'm guessing this might show up eventually in the game. I do not know. Yeah, without a doubt, there are some spoilers here. Some of these characters, I have no idea who they're supposed to be. Yeah, so I really can't comment on some of these. I know that's Mio on the left there, and then, of course, that's Arrow Arc, or whatever they're calling her. I guess these are just random early concept art for different characters. It's always fun going through these art books, especially when I did my unboxing of Heaven's Feel Part 3 and also, of this. I guess maybe these are like interviews or something. Unfortunately, I cannot read them. They're all in Japanese. And then this is just a spread of all the characters, the original characters on the left. And then, you have like all the new characters on the right. Pretty interesting way to do it. Or, well, most of the new characters. Of course, Roa isn't really new, but he does have kind of a new design. So, yeah, that was the Tsukihime material. Really great addition. Like, I really don't, I really like when they have the really detailed art books like that. But I also wish this came with a soundtrack. So I paid like a little over $80 for this, and I really wish this came with the soundtrack, because I've heard the soundtrack and it sounds incredible. I do not know why this did not come with the soundtrack, but this is kind of consistent with the Type Moon visual novel releases. If you remember when I did my unboxing of Wish on the Holy Night a long time ago, or Mahosukai no Yoru, it also didn't come with the soundtrack, unfortunately, even though that also had an amazing soundtrack. Just came with the art book. It sucks. I wish these came with soundtracks, because Hideki Fukusawa, I think is what his name is. He always like does amazing soundtracks. So, but of course, this is the main game, and there's unfortunately just not much to this. It's the box, the front, the back, and the inside. You just have the game. So a little bit disappointing there. And that was the limited edition set for Tsukihime, A Piece of Blue Glass Moon. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Unfortunately, there wasn't really much to go over here because it pretty much just comes with the art book, the nice outer box, and the game itself. No soundtrack or anything like that. So that was a little bit disappointing, but I pretty much knew what I was getting. I just wanted to get this just mostly to have it. It's pretty much just a collector's item. I just wanted to own this. And, you know, as you guys know, I'm already doing a playthrough of this via Switch emulator, and it's, you know, technically translated. So, you know, I pretty much just wanted to own it, just like with Witch on the Holy Night. I have a copy of that. I have a copy of that as well, and you know, just wanted to show my support. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I will see you all later.